Hi friends, welcome back. We're going to be talking about chapter 1, A Long Expected Party. So this chapter is a fun ride that details the 111th birthday party of Bilbo Baggins. We also learned that it's actually a shared party because him and his nephew Frodo both have the birthday of September 22nd. So Frodo is turning a ripe 33 years old, which in Hobbit culture is actually coming of age. So he's finally an adult. So it gives us also maybe some comfort that, 33, that's kind of the bar. I think I can live with that. So this party is, as they say, of special magnificence, right? The entire countryside is invited. The highs, the lows, the somebodies, the nobodies. Everybody is invited to this party. I think you can the excitement is truly palpable. I mean, the kids are all excited about the fireworks, and we're introduced to Gandalf, who I have always seen as he's that relative you don't get to see very often, or that family friend that just comes for special occasions and you're just wondering, when are they going to be back? And I think it adds a little extra fun context that, he brings fireworks. And Tolkien even mentions that not only have the kids never seen fireworks, but pretty much, most of the people who are going to be at this party are going to be seeing them for the first time. This is such a special treat. So we get to the party, and everybody's having a great time singing, dancing. Everybody's getting their presents. I don't know if you caught that there were people even kind of trying to come through the line twice. Hobbits have the cultural, what's the word I'm looking for? Tradition of that the birthday boy gives presents to everybody else. Every day is somebody's birthday, so you have a pretty good chance each day of getting a present. I love that. I think that's a lot of fun. I think that, I try to incorporate that in my daily life too. Like, let's just all have fun and take the pressure out of gift giving and put it on the birthday person, right? So Bilbo's having this party, and then we learned that he has this special tent for the people who think that they're really, the who's who at the party, right? It turns out it's one gross 144 persons are invited into this tent. Well, Bilbo gets up there and insults just about everybody in the tent by explaining, oh yeah, I have 144 of you here on purpose, because that's 111 plus 33. So people were quite displeased with that. Let me see if I can find a tremendous outburst of, no cheers. This was ridiculous. Obstinate silence. They all feared that a song or some poetry was now imminent. I just love all of the, just kind of the crotchetiness of these hobbits. They're pretty hard to please. They're pretty easy to insult. But you can tell that they're really there to have a good time. So Bilbo goes up and he makes his iconic speech and essentially says, yep, thanks for coming. I'm 111 years old. Peace out. Bye forever. Thanks for the memories. And there's a big uproar, right? And then he disappears. So we know that he puts on the ring. Gandalf helps out with a little bit of theatrics and puts a big bang of light. And I think Gandalf does that for a little bit of damage control, so that we're not going to have to explain that Bilbo has a magical ring and that's how he disappeared. So Bilbo runs off. He goes to leave. And when we have this pretty interesting scene of him having to leave the ring behind, he had decided to do this up front. This was his plan. But as we come to find out, this was a little more challenging, I think, than he expected it to be. And Gandalf expected it to be. I think there's a lot of contrast between these scenes in the movies, but I think the movie did a really, really good job capturing this. So if you haven't seen the films yet, this is going to be a fun section of the film for you. And then I have lots and lots of notes, but I'm not going to belabor you with them right now. We'll talk more in the app. But I think one of the more enjoyable parts towards the end is Bilbo has left and Frodo's kind of left doing clean up, and part of that is that Bilbo has kind of left all his stuff to people, and he's got notes for everybody, and there's a jab or a joke at just about everybody in the Shire. The waste paper basket is one of my favorites, especially because of, you know, the insinuation that the person he is giving the waste paper basket to is someone who wrote him a lot of letters. So is he trying to imply, like, that's where your letters were going? Or is it to say, okay, close up shop, you could put them in here for now because I'm not going to be getting them. But anyway, I think Bilbo had a really great sense of humor. And then at the end, the very end of the chapter, we get a little bit of ominous talk from Gandalf about, okay, I got to go figure out more about this ring. Talk to you later. Won't see you for a while. And the disappointment that Frodo feels of, like, I thought you were staying for at least another week. I mean, that was very real to me, because I can definitely empathize with, you know, like I said, that family friend, that relative that comes to stay and suddenly they're leaving early and you don't know when you're going to see them again. That sucks. Overall, this chapter was a lot of fun, spending so much time in the Shire, getting to celebrate the party, getting to know Bilbo and Frodo a little better, and I'm looking forward to reading on in Chapter 2, A Shadow of the Past. Tune in on Fable or on Facebook if you want to do some more commenting about this chapter, and I'm looking very forward to discussing with y'all. Thanks. Bye.